question from Gensler. How can building and energy code rewrites, CE, ASHRAE, et cetera, set a higher bar for resiliency and improved energy performance? So I see you shaking your head, Raj. Do you want to go on that?
Yeah, and hello, Grant Euler. Thanks for asking that question. Grant's a friend of mine. Well, it's already been happening because if you look at ASHRAE Standard 90, and again, these ASHRAE standards, they change about every 3 years. They've been raising the bar every 3 years for or I guess lowering the bar, if you want to look at it that way, and how much energy we can use in buildings. And so because to get LEED certified, we have to meet ASHRAE Standard 90 or actually beat it. Because of that, the buildings we're doing today, designed today, are 40 to 50% more energy efficient than they were, say, 20 or 25 years ago. And a big part of it is because of these changing standards from ASHRAE and LEED. Many code governing bodies reference that standard, and ASHRAE has created a special subcommittee to look into this issue. And so instead of updating it every 3 years, I could see something coming out sooner this time. And so that gives me hope that maybe the local codes will change even quicker.
So kind of pulling off on this, how do we get a culture of healthy ingrained into companies and organizations and design itself? And is there something that architects can do to drive this forward? Would anybody like to comment on that?
I tried to offer 4 lessons learned that since architects are many times the drivers, leading all of us about how to get these projects started or at least cost justified. Because I do see this across the country that some owners are in a state of paralysis because their buildings are 5% occupied. I mentioned the values are going down in some cases. And so, but there are things that we could do to be proactive to help and promote health and wellness and do it in a cost-effective manner. And then also, we do now have some advanced modeling strategies. We call them CFD studies, where we could simulate the airflow in a room. In addition to cleaning the air, we have to be very careful about how we distribute the air in a room. And so, whereas I think the plexiglass will go away, but I think more attention is going to be paid to how the air is distributed in rooms, because some of that air gets recirculated when you have an overhead system, and it's something that's not readily appreciated. But more CFD studies will be coming because it's easier to do now. So I think it's up to us to provide that education. Rachel's organization obviously has a wealth of information on this. Sean gave some very good statistics. So I think for all of us, that I was calling stakeholders, one way we could do this is to further the education of the people we're trying to help.